forgot the light. Yeah, because I'm afraid of the coyotes. So I just arrived from my morning run, my Monday morning run, 15 kilometers, not 100% recovered yet, but almost there. So I wouldn't say back on track because I should be running around 20 by this time. But anyways, that's okay. It's part of the game. Actually, before we talk a little further, let me take a shower. So let's talk about challenges. Maybe you're not going to like what I'm about to say, but I have to say it. Challenges are not only good, they are necessary. Yes, they are. And you better get used to it, because even if you don't like challenges at all and you try as hard as you can to stay away of them, well, life is gonna catch you. Life is gonna bring you some challenges and you better be prepared for them. And how do you get prepared for the challenges that life is gonna bring to you anyways? Well, practice it. And that's why challenges are so important. Not only to understand that you have to overcome challenges in life, but you actually should seek challenges in life. And that's what this video is about today. Oh my God, I just signed up for a marathon. And now I'm terrified. But that's okay. I have a whole year to train for that. I ran half marathons in the past, but it was in my 20s and now I'm in my 40s. But anyways, I'm always telling people to challenge themselves. I only preach what I live, so I'm gonna challenge myself one more time. So today I'm just walking because I kind of hurt my back. Oh God. I wanna propose you to seek challenges in life, to actually not only you should not only be open to them, but you should be looking for them. You should be a friend of them, and you should actually like them. Well, let's talk about when I decided to accept the challenge to write a novel in a month. It's gonna be my first time writing fiction, and yeah, I'm excited, I guess. What can I say? It's harder than I thought. So let's talk about the challenges that life brings to you anyways. Sometimes it can be a personal challenge, a professional challenge. The challenges makes us stronger. When we are kids, we have to learn how to walk, and guess what? We just don't get up and walk. We actually try over and over until we can finally take a few steps, until we can finally take more steps, until we can actually say that we can walk. And because we didn't give up and we actually faced the challenges to learn to walk, we were able to walk properly, and we can actually run, which is better than walking. But of course, when we get older, we have the privilege to choose more things, to choose more situations, I would say. And of course, the comfort zone is comfortable and we try to avoid challenge. But when we do that, we are actually getting weaker and weaker. And when a real challenge comes and we cannot run from it, it's gonna be even more difficult to us to overcome it. So that's why I advocate to challenge ourselves every day. Yeah, every day. And I just hit the halfway mark. 25,456. And if you wanna know how the challenge was, I'm gonna post an update as soon as I finished. And I think I'm gonna finish. I've been tracking And of course, I'm gonna share with you my tracker as well, so stay tuned for that video. I always advocate to work out in the morning or do hard things in the morning, because I do believe when we start our day with a challenge, not only we are going to get stronger because we are be overcoming the challenge, but because we start our day with a win. We start our day actually feeling stronger, feeling that we can overcome anything. I love to make this parallel between physical challenges, mental challenges, life challenges, any kind of challenge, because by the end of the day, our brain deal with them the same way. Of course, I go to the gym to feel physically stronger, to shape my body, of course, but there is this other outcome that sometimes we oversee. We actually become mentally stronger. Let me be honest with you. I wake up every day 4:30 in the morning, every day. And it doesn't mean that it's easy for me. It's not that when I see that it's 4:30 in the morning, I am the happiest person alive. I actually want to stay in bed, but I challenge myself to get up. And when you do this every day, it becomes easier because you know you can overcome that challenge. You know that once you get up, everything is gonna be fine and you get used to it. That's the first challenge I have every day. And then I go to the gym. Even if I didn't have a good night of sleep, even if I don't feel like I wanna go, I go anyways, because that helps me condition my body and my mind. And every time I have a personal challenge, I like to think about as a regular workout. I go to the gym and of course, 5 minutes before the workout, I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna spend an hour here and it's gonna be long. I will have to put a lot of effort for an hour. It seems like it will last forever. When I have a personal challenge in life, if I apply the same principle, it gets easier for me, because every time I have a new challenge, something that I have to overcome no matter what, I think, okay, it's like a workout. It seems unbearable, it seems hard, because it is, but I can do it. I just have to start, like I do with the workouts every day. I just start and follow the flow. And then you start to face the challenge. You take the first small steps that you have to take, and then you get momentum. And when you realize the challenge is over, and you feel so powerful that the next time you have a challenge to face, it's gonna become easier and easier and easier. But you have to do that regularly, because if you don't do it, you are not gonna feel like it's easier, because you don't know if you can do it. What a better way to stick to a promise than by tracking it. That's why I decided to dedicate a page in my journal to track my daily challenges. I started by using a light marker to create lines and organize the days of the month. The idea is to fill each one of these lines, which means every single day I need to find a little challenge to overcome. It could be pushing harder at the gym, running just a bit further, or tackling a task that feels tough. But the goal is to step out of my comfort zone daily. For the title, I sketched it out with a pencil first, which turned out to be a good idea since I had to reposition it. No perfection needed, just progress. The opposite page is almost completely blank. I wanted to leave space to write down the lessons I'll learn throughout the month. Because, let's be real, growth is just as much about reflection as it is about action. And then came the fun part, decorating. I kept it super simple. I added an inspirational quote. I love sprinkling those wherever I can.
and finished it off with some washi tapes along the borders. As you can see, it's super minimal. This is my first time tracking challenges for a whole month, so I'm keeping it flexible. Honestly, by January, it will probably look totally different. And that's okay. The beauty of this process is learning as I go.
If you do that every day, it starts to change the perception you have on yourself, because you are going to perceive yourself as a strong person, because every day you are feeling strong. So you're not gonna fear the challenges anymore. To be honest, nowadays, I think with so much convenience around ways to dodge challenges, we became weaker and weaker. So we have to reclaim our strength, and we do that by facing challenges. And here's the thing, challenge can be such a strong word, and sometimes we have this fear, we are too much scared of challenges, and we shouldn't be, because when I say challenge, I'm not saying that you should run a marathon every day. I'm just saying that you should do something that is hard for you every day. And it doesn't matter what it is. For example, if you feel like you are waking up too late, you don't have to try to wake up 5 a.m. in the morning tomorrow, but you can try to wake up 15 minutes earlier. It's already gonna be hard for you to do that. So it can be your first challenge in the day, something that you can accomplish and feel good about it. And after these 15 minutes become easier for you, you can start to try 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes, until you get to the point you want. The same with anything. If you want to run a marathon, you should start with a 1 kilometer run. That's it. But challenge yourself every day. And regarding the marathon, I'm gonna run next year, and of course I'm gonna document everything here on this channel, so stay tuned for that as well. If you're not a subscriber yet, you have 2 good reasons for that now, right?
Thank you for spending time with me. I hope I inspired you to try new things and live a healthier lifestyle. On your own terms, of course.